classification of cables. So we have seen the different types of conductors in overhead. We are having different types of cables in underground distribution network. So you can classify the cables broadly as per the type of insulation provided by the manufacturer and as per the voltage level. Normally, number 2, that is voltage level, we normally use in our system. So voltage level is important category on which basis the cables are classified. Normally we call LT and ST. बरेच जण सिस्टम मध्ये बोलताना LT आणि ST, they are speaking of, they are saying LT, they are saying HT. So people don't know. म्हणजे आता तुम्हाला निश्चित माहित असलं पाहिजे, बिकॉज ऑफ हिअर आय एम हिअर टू एक्सप्लेन यू. तर कोणी जर LT नेटवर्क म्हटलं तर यू शुड एबल टू अंडरस्टँड इट इज लो टेन्शन नेटवर्क, किंवा LT केबल लो टेन्शन केबल, ST हाय टेन्शन केबल, ST सुपर टेन्शन केबल्स, EST एक्स्ट्रा हाय टेन्शन केबल्स आणि एक्स्ट्रा सुपर व्होल्टेज किंवा सुपर टेन्शन किंवा ESC. So like this means I told you that maximum we are having cables up to 22 kV, that is super tension cables, or 33 kV. Sometimes we may have extra high cables, high voltage cables, 33 kV, 66 kV and 132 kV also. So LT up to 1 kV. All 415 volts lines are LT lines. 11 kV HT, 22 kV HT किंवा सुपर ST. आता आपल्याकडे 22 kV पण ST मध्येच बोलतात, 33 kV सुपर ST. So normally LT and ST distribution it is there in distribution network. Extra high voltage आणि extra super voltage are especially used for transmission purpose. So number 2 category, it is very important. People are not thinking which insulation is used, but people are saying 11 kV cables, 22 kV cable, 33 kV cable, 1.1 or 1000 kV cable, like this. Then we are having further classification that based on the core, म्हणजे सिंगल कोअर, म्हणजे एकच कंडक्टर असेल तर सिंगल कोअर, 2 कंडक्टर केबल मध्ये असतील तर डबल कोअर केबल, 3 कंडक्टर्स असतील 3 कोअर केबल, 4 कंडक्टर असतील तर 4 कोअर केबल, 3.5 कंडक्टर असेल तर 3.5 कोअर केबल. So like this you can have based on this. So depending upon the operating voltage, 3 phase, this cable may be 3 core cable or maybe 3.5 core cable for 3 phase system. For single phase system you may have single core cable or you may have double core cable. So all these particular, and we have already studied the construction of cable. Not necessary to go through these construction details. Here it is especially for your understanding purpose. The diagram it is shown, the construction of cable for and the different layers inside the cable. So you can see that these are basically the conducting part. 3 conductors are there, so 3 core cable. This is cross sectional area of cable. This is a what we can say cut section of the cable. So cross sectional, you can see the 3 core cable, 3 conductors are there. Then you are immediately after this you are having the insulation provided, that is paper insulation it is provided. Then you are having lead sheet insulation it is provided. Then bending it is provided. Then armoring it is provided. And then last layer it is serving it is provided. So like this you may have different layers. Some cables may not have armoring, directly serving. Those cables are not exposed to large mechanical strength, that we have already discussed. Okay. So core or conductor, what we have, conductor may be of either aluminum or copper, and their processing, that aluminum त्याच्यामध्ये alloy किंवा copper alloy. So like this. Then you may have copper, aluminum, they are tin coated so insulation. Then insulation, immediately that material it is used, maybe rubber, maybe impregnated paper, means special insulation paper it is there, oil impregnation it is done, so insulating oil, so that paper insulation strength increases. So rubber, impregnated paper, varnished cambric or varnished rubber. So this thickness of insulation, especially it is decided according to the voltage. So it is the insulation between the two conductors, this conductor and this conductor, in between this. The paper or impregnated paper or rubber or whatever insulation it is provided in between conductor. What is voltage between two conductors? Based on that, the insulation it is provided. Okay. So insulation, that is directly depending upon the thickness of insulation, directly proportional to the insulation voltage level between the two conductors, and the insulation should not get break because of the voltage applied. Then metal sheath that is provided either of aluminum or generally lead surrounding, particularly the insulation. This protects the conductor and insulation from moisture, because now you know that inside this you are having paper or rubber or impregnated paper, varnish insulation it is provided. It is required. The moisture content inside this insulation decreases the insulation strength, and if the insulation strength of this paper or inside it get decreased, there are chances of inter core short circuit between the two conductors. So you have to provide this moisture contents, that is protection from moisture content is provided by this metallic sheath, which is provided. That metallic sheath, that is lead sheath, it is lead sheath, third number layer, it is called lead sheath, metal sheath. Okay. So lead, then you are having the bending in order to avoid the corrosion of aluminum or lead sheath. The lead sheath it is a metallic sheath, so it needs to protect from corrosion. So bending it is provided. That is a wrapping. That is a wrapping type of fiber material which is provided over that to safeguard the lead sheath. Then you are having particularly armoring after this bending. So armoring sometimes damages the lead sheath also. So it also protects lead sheath from armoring also. Armoring, the next you are having the fifth number of layer armoring. Here this armoring. So armoring that is done to increase the mechanical strength, because we know that we are pulling the cables during laying with force by using machineries. We are winding the cables. So during this, there are major stress on the conductors. So it is expected that the conductor inside the cable should continue. There is a conductor side, they should not get break. If the conductor get breaks, then there is no use of cable. It is very difficult to find out where the conductor it is get broken. So sufficient mechanical strength required, that is provided with the help of armoring, which is a layer over the particularly the bending. Then the last, that is serving, which is provided impregnated Hassan type, that provides the protection, that is a primary layer, prior layer over the armoring. So coating lime wash it is provided, so that tape avoids sticking of the armor and all others. So like this manufacturing of the cable it is done. If you go for high voltage cables, then you may have additional thing. You are having cooling, it is provided inside the cable. So you may have oil filled cables. याच्यामध्ये transformer oil filled केलेलं असतं. Oil filled cables are also there. High pressure oil, it is for higher voltages, for 132 kV and like this. Okay, so you can do the selection of the cable accordingly as per your requirement, as per the voltage. Then you may knowing that the copper, aluminum conductors are used inside the cable. To increase the flexibility of the conductor, we are using the stranded conductors. That is a flexible conductor. So cross-sectional area or group of conductors are assembled together to form a conductor. So such conductor or such bunch increases the mechanical strength as well as flexibility. So copper material, it is very costly, so you can go for aluminum also. So aluminum conductors, particularly 10 mm size, circular and solid, and aluminum conductors of 16 mm square size are particularly used for the stranding. Sometimes copper also used, but copper conductors are of lesser size than that of 10 mm square. But 99% cables we are now going for aluminum conductors because it is a nice economical replacement to the copper as a material. Again, the formula number of conductors, that is n, 1 plus 3n in bracket n plus 1. So n is number of layers of conductor. Okay. Central layer तुम्ही consider करत नाही. So here you can see one layer. Here you can see this is one layer, this is second layer. So like this you can decide the conductor. Suppose number of layers are 2, then number of conductors 90. So this particular you may have one, that is central conductor, ACSR conductor. This strand, and entirely this is one conductor for one phase. Similarly, you may have 3 conductors for 3 phase. Write this. Okay. So 3-core cable you can see again here. You may have conductor, especially the conductor. Then this is what outer sheath. This is what the armoring. So you can say sector, cross sectional area of the cable. Then some properties are there for the cable. So resistivity should high as far as possible to avoid the leakage current. Insulation properties for the particular cable. Then high dielectric strength. जेवढी dielectric strength जास्त असेल तेवढे thickness of insulation for cable will be less. High resistance to moisture, म्हणजे cable should not generally fail because of the moisture content. So high resistance to the moisture, because normally we are using cables for underground, and you know that cables are running, water logging may be there, moisture content may be there, the soil may be moisture containing, so like this. So high resistance to the moisture. High thermal conductivity. High thermal conductivity will lead to the better cooling of the cable. Then high tensile strength. So you can increase the mechanical tensile strength by armoring and all this. So high tensile strength must be there because you are pulling the cable, you are laying the ह्या case मध्ये you are applying large external forces over the cables so that cable should not get bent. It should not get it should not flammable, non-flammable. Normally बऱ्याचशा केस मध्ये we used to see that the fire accidents are taken place because of the short circuits. Cable जर non-flammable असतील तर तेवढंच तुमचा fire hazards will be less. Cost should be again affordable. We cannot say cheap but affordable, and it should be not affected by acid alkaline, because normally in chemical industries where we are using the cables, the atmosphere is acidic, alkaline and all this. So these are some certain things that is to be considered. Different insulation used for cable, that is a rubber. Basic characteristics it is given. Vulcanized Indian rubber, that is also used for insulation. Impregnated paper, that is also used for insulation. Okay. So these are the properties of these materials. Then polyvinyl chloride, PVC cables, PVC wires. So these are the different types of insulators used for the cables. Properties you can see. Okay.